I didn't botch the takeoff, so that's nice. Looking up the way. Everything looks okay. My wind's a little different up here, as is to be expected. Oh wow, that is beautiful. A lot of mist over top of the city and over top, I guess, Elmira back there. Oops, trying to fix my speed a little bit. Shuffle backwards, that's always nicer. So again, I got my audio recording going on, and that seems to have muted XD Soar. So I don't think I can get my XD Soar beeper going at the same time. But there are worse things in the world. Really do wish I had my instrument panel set up. That'd be nicer. Right, we're going to get a little bit of a check of wind here. Field in front of me seems to be safe. So I'm going to try letting out the tremors a little bit here. Okay. Well, apparently I clicked my button to put my safety on a little bit there. Well, actually, I'm going to cancel on that. I see myself heading towards some trees. So I'm going to cancel my descent. Having never worked with the trimmers before, that was not the time. I do feel like it's windier up here, and it is a headwind. I see a timer down there, and there's the water tower. I'll fly downward wind. And then I'm going to go back down the runway and try my trimmers again. Maybe get a little bit more altitude even. See my wind, it still looks straight down the runway. Turn again and try lower the runway. And my wind is not quite up and down the runway, so a little bit to the south, coming from a little bit to the south of the runway, which I think is what my little app called for. So now I got a little bit more altitude. not taking a ton of ground. So we're gonna just let that go for a second. Well, I slowly let the trimmers out. Okay, it's a little out on that side. The side seems stuck. Trimmers are out to 3 on that side, and I'm pulling what's not coming in. Okay. No, they're actually about 3. Oh, shit. Okay. Trimmers out to 6 on this side. Trimmers out to 6 on this side. Trimmers out to 6 on both sides. Starting the engine again. So we should have the same conditions here. It's interesting, though, the labels have the numbers printed offset on either side, which is kind of cool. I do feel like I'm making a little bit more ground. I don't know what it's done to my glide slope or anything like that, but again, I do feel like I'm making a little more ground. Try just steering with weight shift. Definitely works. Does mean I can be hands off the brake. Again, this would be very cool to have my windowmometer here, or my RPM meter, so I can tell if I'm using the same RPMs to cruise or if I'm using different RPMs to cruise. I do hear some resonance. Not a huge fan of. Gonna get back on the brake. But they do get higher, as we all well know. I got myself a little more altitude. Minutes in the air. I do find if I lean back, I actually climb a little bit better, which just probably makes sense, but kind of wish I didn't have to do that. Okay, stay out from over the trees, so I'm going to make another turn to the left. Do another circuit downwind. Should pay attention to see if it feels like the brakes are harder to pull, like they're supposed to be, when the trimmers are somewhat out. I am going downwind, but I do feel like I'm making a whole lot more, covering a lot more ground. Much higher ground speed for sure. Pretty authoritative with the weight shift for turning. Okay, we're going to make our upwind turn. Check out my windsock. Still got wind up the runway. Again, as expected. Pull off the throttle. I'm going to let out my trimmers a little bit more. Each out to maximum now. Brakes are quite high. do feel like I'm going faster. So that's a thing. Try and turn with weight shift only. Although I will do a turn with my brakes at the end of the runway. I think it takes a little bit more throttle to do what I'm trying to do here. I also feel like I do have a higher wind speed. So that's cool. In the air 11 minutes so far. Or approximately. Pretty nice to know what my altitude is here. See if I can gain a little bit more. Not sure what trimmed out to a 6 does for you. Everything on the wing looks good. Yeah, I can see why. Without these other brakes, I can't actually reach anything to steer. Certainly not with trims out. We'll do a weight shift turn. I'll do a weight shift turn to the right this time. That's not going to get me anywhere quick, so use right brake. I think I do feel a bit of a flutter on right brake as I'm making this turn. I'm going to make it a little gentler than I might have otherwise. Actually, I'm going to make a full circle here, and I'm going to pull my trimmers back in. End that particular experiment. Yeah, it's covered lots of ground going downwind, but today that is not my objective. Not yet ready to pull a lot of brake on trimmers out. I have a trimmer setting of 12 right now. Alright, so we're back over the runway. Going up. Trimmers start coming in. Oh yeah, you can feel the wind. Oh wow, I slowed down a lot by doing that. That's crazy. Felt like a turn on the spot there. Turned into the wind. Alright, 14 minutes, so we're going to do a little bit of a trek downwind here for a couple minutes and then come back. A lot of farms up here. I suppose is to be expected. break to do some weight shifting again. 15 minutes. I do feel like I lose quite a bit of ground. I'm heading home. This is going to take me 3 minutes to get there. I got more wind up here, so I'm going to descend even a little bit. Otherwise, I'm landing in the field on this side. Not what I want to do. Contemplating putting the trimmers out, but don't know that that's smart. 15 minutes. It would be nice not to have range anxiety. I'm going to actually try and let my trimmers out a little bit here. Definitely increases the sink rate, so maybe it'll allow you to make a little speed. Must remember, pull the trimmers in before the battery runs out. Got power line straight ahead. Trimmers are not out equal. A bumpy there. Try and stay high above these power lines. Should, again, I have an engine out. My trimmers are out, and that's probably not good at this altitude. I'm going to climb. But I definitely did make way more headway back, which I felt like I almost couldn't have without the trimmers. So I hope that was the right choice. Okay. Parking my brakes. Hit my trimmers. Trimmers out. Or in, I guess. 18 minutes up. Probably a healthy time to come back and circle back for a landing. Yeah, I'm not going to make my little wing bag there, but ooh, some bumpies. Just I'm going to look back and check my wind straight down the runway. And I'm going to do a little walk, but that's okay. Okay, and that was a nice little landing. Okay.